You guys need to stop that.
It was funny. We were bitching about it in the game when he ruined. Like we had the most amount of people on stream that we had in a long time, and then he just fucking just trolls his opponent, and he actually got a warning for fucking the same behaviour last season.
Yeah. These streams are never about dancing on the actual game. Or, you know,
All right.
Probably 2
Well,
minutes.
what have you been up to today, Yeti? What do you have for breakfast, mate?
I'm happy to commentate on the game, but I'm just saying, like, I like it when people do actually say stuff about the game, but a lot of the time it's just chatting, talking about Circle.
All right, here we go.
I've got auto track on.
So bye. I got Mag. Yeah, seems right. Cool.
Magnum lost the
All right.
opportunity to get.
Reload 200. Heading to LG, of course.
Has Mag played much since yet?
No.
Mag's getting a lot better, I think, on every map.
Yeah.
It's still going to be a rough game for him, though.
I was discussing him picking this. What should he pick? And I was like, do you know ZTN? And he's like, I hate it. I'm not very good at it. So,
He needs to pick Bravado.
yeah, I think he'll listen to you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should definitely pick Bravado. He's getting better at Earl but you know he's not going to be good enough to beat Ven. And Messi, he's at least played once or twice, and I don't know if Ven's played it.
Ven hasn't played it in 20 years, but he used to play it back in the day.
Yeah, Mag was leaning towards Messi or Bravado.
Yeah.
He knows DM4 is going to come and Ben's going to do it to him there. So.
Nice defensive
Nice
rockets.
Mag. Yeah. Been over aggressive.
Go for it. Oh no!
Oh no, he missed everything!
Oh, he got red.
Yeah, might be an advantage.
I can see this being a painful 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a tricky map if you don't know what you're doing, as Halson found out last night.
Yeah.
And
Halson
someone knows how to just do all the other ledge jumps that RJ's up and around.
Yeah, Halson
Open up
played. I reckon's played it the least out of the current active players. So I thought, well, it's about time he played it.
Yeah, I didn't want you picking that. I want to at least be able to play him out of practice. If I eventually run into him.
Well, I don't think he's going to start now. But like Drax hates it even more. But he's at least played it enough, been forced to play it enough that he's improving like quite a lot.
Yeah, Drax wants to improve. Drax has asked me to make a video on this.
Yeah.
Game against Circle, whereas Halson is just totally opposed to it.
Yeah. And so I thought it'd be rude if I just picked ZTN straight away. So I'll give him his map first and give him Arrow straight up.
The problem is, like, it's hard to learn that much from a game like that. He would be better off playing Drax 10 times.
Yeah. But there's no excuse not for knowing in 2021. You know, it's the map itself is like 22 years old, and he knows it from Quake Champions as well.
I've seen Reload playing it a few times recently. I don't know,
Really?
he's trying to get into it a bit more.
Well, I did the same thing to him at Quake on at home. I picked ZTN against him.
Ben's just rotating resources, taking his time. Changing the sounds.
And that's the thing about this map as well, when you're out of control, you can't do what Circle does, which is spawn and just go bunny hop into the nearest rocket launcher, because they just know where you are at all times. You gotta walk around a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same way with Aero though, where it can end up in a 0-0 stalemate at the start and everyone's just sort of sneaking around, swapping.
Yeah, and then you saw with Drax's game against Halson last night, he got a bit, you know, he lost those open exchanges, and then even on the 3-minute mark, he fed too many frags quite quickly. You know, he wasn't really playing as defensively as he should have.
Yeah, I felt for Drax in that game. It felt like when I played Hal the other day. That looked exactly. It looked like a mirror match. The first frag took a while, and then Hal just tilted me early, which would have kept my composure.
Yeah, Drax definitely had bad luck. At least in that DM4.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I often give shit to Drax for complaining about spawns when often it's his own fault what he does off the spawn, but that wasn't the case with Harl.
Yeah.
He'd get a kill and then Harl would get red armor. He would get a kill and he'd get 4 ammo rooms.
Afternoon, gents.
Oh, Eggmart. We've got a midday double header going on here.
Really? Oh, nice.
Venom versus Mag, and then winner plays Magao.
Oh. Sir Olwenko.
It's important that we turbocharge this whole tournament and finish it in 7 days.
Yeah, fair bit. We have PUBG to play, let's be honest.
Did you see see the article I posted? PUBG 2. And apparently they've been working on it a while.
But not being made by the same people, is that right?
What's that?
Is it being made by the same people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't read the article, I obviously just read the headline.
From a game that was earmarked to die, or for them to give up on development, to then going to having a version 2 come out, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's come so far, that game.
the guy who's in
Always
charge of
going
it. Yeah, they were always going to.
The money making.
The guy who is in charge of it now, since PlayerUnknown is no longer part of it, he did an interview like maybe 6 or 8 months ago, and that interview said that they'll just keep incrementing PUBG for 20 years. So obviously they were trying.
Ben's got some rape going now.
I just saw that. Wow, it was loose,
He's
wasn't
just
it?
going backwards, forwards.
But the problem is, like, well, we can get back to PUBG in a second, but, like, he's in this spot the whole time right on the health packs, and then every time Mag spawns that yellow spawn, he just jumps down to yellow as if he's ever going to get it. Like, he needs to go walking on the top to red and quad and stuff. Like, he can't just keep jumping into that rock launcher because he's never going to get it.
There's a lot about controlling that hallway on this map now. I've learned that in the last 48 hours. Not mentioning any names, Yeti, prick. But, yeah, definitely controlling the hallways. The key on this map.
Yeah, Ven plays very similar to I do. Like, he plays a bit flashier and it's better to watch, but, you know, it's got the same concepts for sure.
Ben's looking sharp, isn't he? It's a wonder what 24 hours does.
I also fixed up his config today. He likes to play with a zoom and a lower sensitivity on his shaft.
Oh, okay. What, he zooms when he shafts it?
Yeah.
Prof does that stuff as well.
Yeah.
Does he?
Prof, Prof zooms. I don't know about sensitivity, but Prof does always
He
zoom.
has the zoom button. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it changes his sense. I think he just zooms, which is even harder, honestly. If you zoomed in with that sense.
Yeah, well, so the way that it works with Venom's config is that whenever he selects LG, you'll see he switches away from LG whenever he's not firing. It's because anytime he's got the LG selected, the sensitivity is lower and FOV is lower.
Ah, okay.
So,
Poor Mag.
Yeah, it's a bit of a clinic, isn't it?
Mag needs to, when he spawns up there, not just go straight to RL. He just needs to sneak around for a bit.
You got one.
He just needs to slow down.
Yeah, he does.
I think the scoreline's probably at a point where he's just thinking there's no point sort of bust back in a bit.
So what are you going to pick Migs against Ben?
Marcus says Bravado's the one. I'll pick Bravado.
yeah, he's literally never played it.
Yeah. Well, he'll play it against Mag if Mag listens to you.
Yeah.
Have you played it much, Mitch, Bravado?
I've played enough of it. I know it. I don't know it as well as the good boys who know it well.
I don't even think Ven has seen it.
Does Ven... I can't remember. Did Ven play Messi last night? Does he know? He knows Messi, doesn't he?
He knows Messi from back in the day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
When I told him it was in the tournament, he was like jumping for joy because he loved it. He used to play it.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think he'll play it the same way Harl did. All of a sudden, Harl looked like he was proficient at it.
That's right. It was Harl last night. He was saying he did. Just remember.
Yeah, he
Carl
used
looked
to play
pretty good against you, Marcus, until you sort of, you sort of stretched it on him a little bit.
Yeah,
Took the win.
he was massively out aiming me last night,
Yeah.
and times when I could have normally pushed against him and won, he kept just beating me, and I had to then sort of change it up so that I'm not just facing him in open battles. And then I was
Go
able
through
to-
Mag. Yeah. The Mag's got to stop, picking up RA and turning him boomsticking him. He's got to pick up RA and run.
Nice.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's funny. Venom was looking very average yesterday against Circle, and then an hour later he was like a world beater.
That's Matt for you.
Yeah, normally it only takes him an hour, and he's like back to 95%.
But he did, he was. Well, two things I'll say. One is that he was very energized about Quake last night. He wanted to play more 1s and 2s and 4s, and then the second thing was he was very impressed. He thought everyone had really improved a lot in the last year or so.
Yeah, he said he called me today, and he said the same thing.
Have we? Have we really?
I think he's just gotten worse, but we'll see.
I mean, I beat the usual characters and I lose to the same usual characters. I don't feel like anything's changed.
I definitely think guys like Moksha, Mag,
that's true.
And Eggy's dueling has come a long way, I think, as well.
Great. That means all the guys I normally beat are going to come up and start beating me.
You're gonna have to fucking start
There's going to
playing.
be more people kicking my ass.
Just don't take last night's duels, Yeti. Has anything to go off, by the way, Yeti? Are we done, sir? Don't read into those duels.
Had you
Both
been
the-
drinking when you played him? Or?
Can't, I was fucked.
Mate,
I was
David-
fuck-eyed. I was fuck-eyed since 4 PM.
Here we are, bravado.
Magnum gave him
sorry,
0 fucking warm-up time, just hit ready straight away. He's never seen the map before.
I just had some good games against Snoozer actually. He since Marcus, you helped him change the his settings, he started hitting like a fucking truck in some of those games.
Yeah, because he used roll alpha, which is technically cheating, so that's why he wouldn't use a rule set. Then the last game, last tournament game, he was forced to use a rule set, which made his screen roll. And he's like, oh, that's fuck. So I gave him my roll angle settings, which aren't like really offensive, like
Yeah.
like what Harl uses, for example. Like, and it's all about changing the roll speed. If you increase the roll speed, it doesn't fuck your screen as much.
If Mag was smart, I was gonna say just force ready up straight away. Was gonna say, yeah, absolutely. No, well, I noticed the difference even talking against him.
I'm sure Venom wins. Because it's the kind of map where you can just get weapons quickly, and you can find the opponent quickly. Even if you don't know the map, you just run into them. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think the general skill difference will just play out.
Yeah, well, you can really tell that he doesn't know the map.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's never even seen it before.
Okay.
He's in strife now.
Doesn't know what the cells are.
He's like, where am I? What's happening? This is a pleasure to watch.
Nice.
Gotta get some health.
Should be spamming towards yellow right
I'm not sure Mag knows it that well either. So.
now. No.
He's at least played it. He's at least
Nah,
got,
Mag's
like-
played. I've dueled Mag on it a few times. Mag knows
Okay.
the map.
I guess should be up.
Yeah, I think Venom's probably got it or gonna get it.
El
Go, Mag.
Wanko Marcus.
Back up onto those cells, Mag. Alright. Matt's got his stack now. And that wire was delayed because Mag are taking it. I just spawn behind him.
Admittedly, this map is easy as fuck to learn.
Yeah.
It's really like 2 rooms, essentially.
Yeah, he's got a lot of ammo now. Knows where the red is.
Just watching. How convenient, there's a mega there.
Oh,
So Mag stopped to look at that then while he was
Yeah.
sharpening, rather than just going to get RA and on the move. Round and around we go. Chasey.
you just got that red then.
Why didn't he get YA?
Oh, no, he
Hey.
got away with it. He was trying to do the profanum jump, which even Prof can't do. It's a nice jump, but it's just so hard.
Yeah. It's one of those ones you hit 3 times in a row and you're like, yeah, I can do this now. And then you missed a lot.
Multitasking, boys. I'm playing Fortnite with Little Mart and I'm commentating and watching it on seconds on my laptop.
Skill level required of that game. 0.
Played it, Meeks. Have you ever played it?
Yes.
No, you haven't. You're full of shit. Have you ever played it properly?
I've played Minecraft.
It's not Minecraft.
Same shit.
build-
It's fucking mine.
Pull
Build a
your
base.
head in.
Played Bridge Builder.
So bad news for you, Mix. Venom's figured out this map already.
He's played it. I'd still like to think I've got a little bit more experience. With a slightly higher skill than the Mag, but I'm not expecting to necessarily win any game. See how we go. We'll be in it when we're in it.
You're playing. Are you playing? Sorry, are you playing Ven? Are you, Mix?
Yeah, I'll just play Marvel.
Miss it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I may as
So
well.
we got double header going.
Seems reasonable. I can just get it out of the way.
We wouldn't know any of the spawns yet, so you could definitely capitalise on them. Oh!
See, that's the kind of move that Ben wouldn't have yet. Just knowing to go through that telly.
Yeah. Go get LG, Mag. Go get LG!
Get the health! He swapped
Get health
us
and
to
LG!
Yeah,
Don't use nails,
red sub.
because you didn't have LG.
Yeah, it's not good. That's something that I've noticed this week.
You
When
boys, yeah.
Watching a lot of these players, they don't seem to pick up health and even green arms.
Yeah, it's like when they get into a tournament, they forget to look at their health and ammo.
The most important weapon in the game is LG these days.
Yeah, let's play Venom soon.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm not gonna play him after. Yeah, no, I don't use.
I was about to say we could do a triple header.
No. That's very presumptuous because you're assuming that he means.
That is
wasn't-
true.
No, I wasn't
Simmer down.
assuming that. I'm just saying the winner has to play you regardless. So
That's it, I'm not playing.
So
I'm not playing until the last week of the...
Back in a second.
Probably should have split the armors, then he could manage to start taking the wrap both of them for the next 5 minutes. Oh, you didn't. Yeah, this is where it can get a bit painful when you get them split. Your opponent's got like a green at first. See, that's a good spot. There's not really many spots to push when you're behind. That's obviously one of them up Shame there's not a few more minutes because this could get quite close.
Mag just can't chase him quick enough.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that too.
Bad luck knocking him onto.
Definitely like like the stronger players are generally faster. Just get away.
Mag stacked, let's go.
Nice.
Oh, I can guarantee 100% I'm picking this against him.
Yeah, I think you'll win. If he plays like that, I think you'll win quite comfortably.
Game choice.
So that was what, the second one? Is that right?
Second map, yep.
Okay, so now I think we'll see. Who knows?
I'm back. Who won?
It's quite close at the end, actually.
I think it was 21 to 14. Matt's way.
So I just received something very sexual in the mail. So you know how sort of everybody's, you know, they either want a mechanical keyboard or like a
Membrane.
yeah, fucking the other type of keyboard. Well, someone pointed me in the direction of this Dutch company who's made this analog mechanical keyboard that where the further you push a button down, it does a different thing, that sort of thing, and you can fully program it so that the second you start like releasing it, it will release the key the same as like a membrane. And I reached out to them and said, look, I'll do a review of it for Quakeworld.me to see if it really is, if it's possibly the best keyboard out there. And it just arrived. And it is the nicest looking keyboard I've ever seen.
Ben just asked Mag likes and Mag which maybe not a wise choice.
Mag likes it. It's Mag's favourite map.
You might not like it in 10 minutes.
He knows it's coming. He knows it's coming.
Oh my god, I can't believe how good this keyboard is.
Alright, DM4.
Oh no.
Gotta win the shoddy fight. Mag.
Should have backed away sooner. It's just like error, like, you know, it was a big error, but it probably seemed like a small thing. But now it's just going to lead to devastation.
Yeah, 100%.
As soon as Ven disappeared around the corner, we should have backed away and got for it.
Should have heard him drop there and come out. Now he's just burning rockets. Got no rockets left?
Rockets.
It's fun to watch on this map.
Some of these rocket jumps are making so sense. Fun.
No, it's just the balls to the wall way map way. That's like you should have fake arcade up there. And...
Yeah, Venom was out of rockets then, we said it's so many cells.
Where you going, man?
What can you do? It's hard.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Someone who's mastered this sort of map.
I mean, I've had games like this against Marcus where you just can't get it. Oh,
Hey! Yeah, go up and RJ out.
that's gonna fool no one. Nice.
Go get LG. Go get LG.
So you should have pushed on the top then when he heard him. He knew he was good.
Yeah, you heard him. Yeah.
And he knew he was weak as well. He had like half a three in this. Nice, good work. Very good.
Back up on the pack. He didn't pick that up, did he?
No, he took the rockets, so now he's lost position. Ooh. Might get away with it.
Nice.
Hey.
Wait for the green.
Now get out there.
See, again, he was
He's
at
out. He's out of wire.
Could have pushed
Yeah.
through the door and shot him.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. First time. Ah.
He's killed him 3 times and Ben's got one spawns every time. The rocket.
Hey. Ah.
What's up, Mike?
I like that grenade you got Venom with yesterday. You know the one where,
Through the hole.
yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Just like instantly hits him.
Which hole? One up there.
Yeah, but I did it from underneath. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. Well, off the wall or?
Yeah, I just shoot it up through the hole, but bounce it. So you're facing away from the hole, and you bounce it up behind you, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it basically lands directly above you, exploding in his head straight away.
Yeah.
Hey, Mac's hitting some shots. It's not controlling.
Yeah, it's that he knows where to shoot. It's just that sometimes he's got the control and he's in the ammo room.
There's a foot race then. Need to knock it TL. Need to go get wire.
Yeah, just head down. You need a warm-up next week or straight in?
I'll just go straight in. Had a few games with Mag before this to warm up.
See what he thinks first. I reckon he might give you a...
Yeah, I think he's kind of just
He's having a good time.
having a canter around this. Yeah, he's not trying too hard. I've seen Mac go a lot more levels than this. He won't go easy on me either.
No.
Good.
It's one of the things best good players do so well, I think, is control from the bottom.
Yeah, just like it.
Sorry,
Shafting up at up vertical angle is just catching people.
yeah, and just those rockets into that ammo doorway and just always getting smashed. Whenever I have a bottom, I just fall apart.
I think that Messi, the big room in Messi is a good example of being able to LG up just on that ledge as people are peeking over shooting it. Not that I think Messi is that great on that, but
Some of those rockets that Marcus hit from the lower
Blasphemy.
level.
Egan starts to chime in again. Anything against Messi? Max yelling out of his mind.
Well, you're up, Miguel.
Okay, get some water. I'll jump out of here and grab some water and jump in. Alright, boys. Catch up.
Ciao. Good luck.